Hi. It's Colton. Welcome back to the Mile 17 podcast. I'm so glad you came back, as always. Today, we are going to dive into the dun 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 self care because I think this is a very overused and generalized term that we as humans use. And even myself call it, self care, doing self care day. And I think that it is very overused. And I just wanted to kind of give you my idea of what an actual self care day looks like and a way that you can do it really for almost free, if not totally free. Like, this doesn't have to be something that you're out, spending a couple $100 just to like feel good about yourself. Like, there's so many other ways to just get like super raw and real and granular with yourself. And not go out and like feel like you have to like have a spa day and have a salon day and go shopping. Although like all these things can be great and can be fun to do, I just feel like having a self-care day doesn't have to be that crazy, that dreadful, and require you to spend so much money. So I came up with 5 steps that you can go through to have a self-care day for yourself, and some things that I do that really help me out when I feel like I just need a break from life. I'm wearing a Hollister t-shirt. I don't really buy from Hollister anymore. Like, I bought this stuff when I was like, I don't know, 14, 15, 16 years old. But I do have a few. I think this is Kai's t-shirt actually. We share all of our clothes. Our closet is totally mixed. That's like the best thing about dating somebody of the same gender, the same sex, is like we share all of our clothes. And it's amazing. Our closet is like all just one big jumble of our clothes. The only thing we don't share is our jeans. So, anyways, I am wearing a Hollister shirt. Don't judge me. I like it. It's comfy, and I'm just kind of like hanging out at my house today. So, don't judge me. And if you are, I don't really care. Okay, so this starts the night before. When you are going to sleep at night, before you're going to have a quote unquote self care day, you should be going to sleep an hour earlier. At least you should be going to bed 1 hour earlier. So if you normally go to bed at around 10 p.m., that's like normally your time that you're like getting into bed, turn the lights off, whatever that may be, try to do that 1 hour earlier and see how you feel when you wake up the next morning. If you go to bed at 9 o'clock, if you sleep until 5, like what is that? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 8 hours of sleep. You can be up by 5, no later than 6, and have like a full night's rest. And this gives you like a full day to do things that you want to do that make you feel good, get some stuff done. Like, I'm going to go through a whole list of things here that you can do to get out there and have like a nice self care day. And I swear to you, like, this starts the night before. Like, if you get yourself a good night's sleep, your body's gonna feel so much better. And overall, you're just gonna have a much better day if you can get that full night's rest. And this should be something that really we're all practicing just in our daily lives. But if you're trying to just like have a day to yourself and optimize this day that you have, like maybe your kids are off, with your family for the day, or with, your ex husband or ex wife for the day, and you just have this time to yourself, like embrace that, take advantage of it, and get that good night's sleep. And you are going to have like the best day of your life. Like, have you ever just like woken up and been like, oh my God, like I had the absolute best night's sleep. Like, you just like felt that deep sleep. You had some dreams, and like you don't remember really waking up in the middle of the night. And you wake up in the morning and you're just like, oh my God. Like, I feel like I could go run a freaking marathon right now because of how well I slept. That's what you need to do when you do this self care day to optimize and have the best results from it. Okay. My second step, my second piece of advice, my second tidbit for your self care day is to move your freaking body. Get up, move your body, and whether that's going outside for a walk, whether that is going outside for a run, whether that's doing a HIIT workout in your living room with Sean T on the TV. I think that's who that was that used to do P90X. I remember doing that with my sister back in the day. And I don't have great memories from that, to be quite honest. Like, the last time I think I did the P90X with my sister, I'm pretty sure I ate a banana right before and I vomited. So if that's your style, if you need Shanti on the P90X to get you pumped up, then put that disc in that DVD player that I'm shocked you still have and do that hit workout in your living room. Move your body, do that hit workout, get with Shanti in your living room, go outside, walk your dogs, go for a hike, like however you can to get outside, get in some nature. If you have access to a beach, go walk along the beach in the morning. Like, I can't imagine a better way to start a self care day than grabbing a cup of coffee and going to walk down the beach or to go hike up on your favorite hill or your favorite mountain. I mean, I don't know if I'd start my day with hiking a mountain, but you can. I mean, if you do that, you might not have much energy to do anything else in your day. But if that's your day or that's how you get your self care day in, I mean, there's other things you can do on that mountain. You can throw that podcast in. You can listen to the birds and see some wildlife and stop for a picnic on your hike and start journaling and read the book. Like, there's so many things you can do to get the nature in and squeeze in a bunch of other help self-care things while you're out there doing it. So again, just move your body, get outside, and really ground yourself inside of your body. Like, I love the feeling of like going to my thing is CrossFit. I absolutely love it. Is just feeling when I'm there, I can just feel myself in my body and I can feel the strength and the stretching and whatever I'm doing for the day. I sometimes will literally close my eyes and just be like, oh my God, like I'm here. My body is so able and capable, and I'm so grateful for this moment and to just have this strength like flowing through my body, however that may be for you. Like, everybody can feel that way and ground yourself. And I think that's why a lot of people really love things like yoga, which I have to tell you, I've never done yoga. I really want to. I need to try it. It's something that I've always kind of had on my radar that I want to do, and I've just never done it. But just I think that people love yoga because it's such a spiritual practice that like you're getting inside your body and you're just like it's almost like meditative and spiritual, and you're just like feeling everything and the stretches. And I think that's why people really love it, because it's almost like an out of body experience while going so far into your body at the same time, if that makes any sense. So that's why I think this step is so important, because I think so often we think self care is catching up on Netflix and, you know, catching up on those seasons that we've gotten behind on. And sometimes it is, sometimes it's nice to lounge on the couch and throw on some TV and catch up. But personally, for me, that is almost the opposite of something that's going to feel self care like to me, because it's going to make me feel lazy. It's going to put me in a bad mood and make me feel unproductive for the day. Which, again, like a self care day is not being like overly productive and being like a task monkey, like getting all the stuff done. It's just doing what feels good to you. And although sitting on the couch and lounging might feel good in the moment, I think you're going to benefit most from doing other things like getting outside and moving your body and getting some exercise and things like that. Like, does that make sense? Because it makes sense to me. Okay. I digress from moving your body. I just find it so important, and it's such a foundational point in my life that I just think that is like utmost important for everybody to weave into your lifestyle and into your daily habits, is to get your body moving in a way that feels good to you. Like, you don't have to be training for a marathon. You don't have to be going to the gym for 2 hours and lifting those heavy weights. Like, whatever feels great for your body to get you moving and to make you feel grounded inside your own body is perfect, is great, is amazing. And I love the journey for you. Okay, step 3 that I had come up with, I already kind of talked about this. I really weaved it into step 2. So these could be one step, but I split them into two. Is getting outside, getting nature. And I think this is obviously so much easier. Like, we all want a nice sunny day to like get out and like feel the vitamin D, and it just like, lifts our spirits, gets our energy moving, and you feel much better when like you're out there and you can feel some warmth and some sunshine. But if it's raining, if it's snowing, if it's windy, if it's cold, like, you can still get outside. I'm not saying you have to go spend the whole day out there, because that would also make me very grouchy. But just getting out there and just like feeling yourself in the world, in nature, in earth, and like letting Mother Earth just like seep into your pores. Like, yes, I know I sound like probably I'm like some hippie or something, which whatever, that's fine. Love the hippies, but it's so important, like being a part of the earth and realizing how connected we really are to the universe and to the dirt and the grass and the trees and the wind. Like, Mother Nature is our queen, and she should be treated as such. And as a human race, we do a terrible job at taking care of Mother Earth. Like, I don't even want to get into that right now because it makes me sick how much we, one, take for granted the earth that we live on, and two, how we treat the earth. Wherever you live in the world, just take advantage of what you have in your backyard, in your front yard, in your neighborhood, in your city, in your town. Just take advantage of it and just realize how lucky and blessed we are to like live on a place like Earth that provides us with so much beauty and just like offers us so many things that we don't often take advantage of with the modern world that we live in. And I'm not somebody that's like a hater on technology and a hater on the modern way of life. Like, I am so thankful and grateful to be living in this time period, but at the same time it's important not to lose track of the things that really do matter and make us feel human and connected and grounded, which is the freaking earth. So go outside and take your shoes off and put your feet in the mud and the grass and the dirt or the sand or whatever it is, and just like feel the world. It's beautiful. Okay? All right. Thank you. Okay, step 4, which I love this one, is to put on your favorite outfit and get yourself comfy, get yourself cozy, get yourself feeling good. Like, whatever clothes you can put on that you just like feel yourself. And like, when you put this outfit on, you're like, oh my God, like I am radiating, I am sexy, I'm hot, I am whatever. Like, do that because, and this may not resonate with everybody because I know that there's probably a lot of dudes out there that are like, whatever, man, like I just put on my pants and a t-shirt and like I'm good. Okay, fine. If that's how you feel good and you can like you feel great inside your body with that, that's great. Put on your hoodie, put on your jeans. It's all it takes, 5 minutes. But if you're somebody who really expresses themselves with fashion and expressing yourself with the jewelry and the flashy clothes and the hats, or just like putting an outfit together, do that. Like, I think that's an important part of who you are. And that's a great way to just like feel so good about yourself on this day, this journey that you're having. Like, whatever that may be for you, it's different for all of us. Like, just do that and like feel so good about yourself. Do your hair in a way that makes you feel good. Put on your favorite hat, or put on your favorite necklace or your bracelets. Just do things that just like make you feel good inside and don't give a shit what anybody else has to say. Like, this is one of the best ways to get yourself out of a funk, is to like do yourself up, get your hair did. I went and got my hair cut today and I walked out and just felt amazing. Even though I have this beautiful pimple on my forehead, guess what? It's a part of life. All right. We still get zits when we're almost 30, and that's just life. And yeah, I remember this morning I walked out of my barber shop and I just was like, oh my God, like when I get my hair cut, like I am feeling good. I came home, I shaved my face, I took a shower, and I got out and I was like, geez, man, like I feel like $1,000,000. Like, you ever just like look in the mirror after you like have like a new hairdo or something and you're like, oh, there I am. I remember that's what I'm supposed to look like, or that's what I feel the best whenever I look this way. That was me today when I went to my barber. Okay, and my last step 5, my final ending point on this self-care day is to get real with yourself. Like, do the things that feels good. Gets the juices flowing, get your mind turning, and makes you go deeper, I guess I would say. These are things like meditating, journaling, putting a podcast on that just like makes you think a little bit, and personal development, personal growth, like things that are going to make you dive a little deeper into yourself and be like, what do I want for my life? Like, what do I want for my future? What am I doing now to get me to where I want to be? And if you've been like, for months you've been putting off, like for me personally, I'm gonna give you a little personal insight. On my to-do list, I've literally had clean out my freaking closet forever, because I know that me and Kai have a million t-shirts that we don't wear and so many clothes that we need to like donate. And I finally bought some black trash bags today, and I'm going to go in there and get that done, because you know what? It's going to make me feel good. It's going to make me feel accomplished. And it's going to make me finally get that off my list so that I don't have to keep thinking about it and I can move on to the next thing. Like, I just haven't been prioritizing it, which is fine. But then, like, every time I have a little bit of like time to myself, that's all I can think about. So I'm going to incorporate that into like my self-care day, which is today, and just get it done. And so, tomorrow when I have another day to myself, I don't have to sit there and be like, oh my God, I still have to go through my freaking closet and get rid of the stuff. Like, it's just done. I have it out of the way. Like, I'm going to clean my apartment today. That's part of my self care day, is to like have a clean, welcoming space to walk into. When I have a clean home and things are put together and organized, like, I feel good. I can think right. I have more mental clarity. And I think that's something that I would recommend for you as well. So yeah, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, step five can be literally anything. Like, you can throw on some jams and just have a freaking dance party in your living room. Like, what I've been jamming out to recently has been some 2000s pop, because like, I don't know, it's just like bringing me back. I turn that shit up and I just like dance, dance, dance. Like, if you follow me on Instagram, you would see the other day I had Stacy's mom just like pumped up in my living room, and I was just like going after it because, oh my God, some good 2000s pop. It's just like, you can't beat that stuff, man. Like, what an era of like pop music, and like that's like stuff that I grew up on. So of course, like when it's on, like, how do you not sing and dance to that, really? Like, come on. Like, we got like Kelly Clarkson, we got some Avril Lavigne in there. We have some whoever sings Stacy's mom. I think it's like Bowling for Soup or something like that. I don't know. Oh yeah, just like such a great time. Pink, Beyonce, Britney, all the good ones. I love it. 2000s Pop, Pandora. It's a great station. You should check it out. I hope that this has been helpful for you, because I think a lot of us get it wrong when we think of self care. Like, I think a lot of us are like, okay, a self care day. I'm gonna go get my nails done and go shopping and spend $500 on my hair and get a massage. And it's like, all these things can be great. Like, you can incorporate some of that into your self care day. And I'm not going to say it's not going to make you feel good, because it will. But it doesn't have to be like, you don't have to spend all this money. Like, this can be something that you can do, honestly, pretty much for free. Like, my self care day today, I'm going to just go through it with you and tell you what I'm doing today to feel good, because I finally have a day to just myself. And what this looked like is I didn't go to sleep until about 10:30 last night, but I got off at 8:30 from the hospital. Got home, ate some dinner, and I lounged on the couch for a little bit, but I had time to kind of sleep in this morning. So I did. I woke up at about like 6:30-ish, and my partner was already at work, so I had the day to myself. I got up, I was at CrossFit by 7, and I went and got my hair cut, which, loving the new fresh do. Shout out to Michael at Charlie's Barber Shop in Cambridge. If you need a barber, Michael and Charlie do a wonderful job. Charlie usually cuts Kai's hair and Michael usually cuts mine, but we both will use either of them if the other one's not available. So shout out to them. Um, After that, I came home and, I stopped at the grocery store, grabbed a few things, made myself a great breakfast. Oh my God, that's another step for self care, is to nourish your damn body. Have some good food, some good coffee, and nourish the hell out of your body. I needed to add that step in there, but I didn't. So here it is. Anyway, so I had a great breakfast, made a protein shake with some spinach, some protein, all the goods. And, now I'm doing this podcast. I just wanted to get this done, get this made so I can produce it for you. And then I'm going to take my dogs out. I'm going to take my dogs out, enjoy the damn sunlight. 'Cause it's so nice out today in Massachusetts. It's like sunny. It's about 50-ish degrees, which might sound cold to some of you, but for here in Boston, I'm going to take that 50 degrees because it has been gray and cold, and I am ready for some sunshine. So I've already sat on my patio, soaked up the sun. I just like lay it out there and just like let it hit me. I took a nice shower, and now I'm going to clean the hell out of my apartment because it needs to be done, and that makes me feel good. And while I do that, I'm going to turn on some 2000s pop, and I'm going to jam out to that and sing and dance and just mop and clean and do all the things. And I'm going to read my book. I already have my book ready. I already wrote in my gratitude journal. I got some laundry going. My bed sheets are being washed. I talked to my sister, I talked to my mom, I talked to my dad, which is also great. Talk to your family, talk to your friends. And it's almost 2:30 here, and I've gotten all this stuff done, and I still have some more to do, which is great. I'm going to get to it. And that's my self-care day. Like, this feels good. I'm going to get my closet cleaned out and just do the things that I've been needing to get done. And yeah, it feels good. It feels nice. Don't overthink the self-care thing. Like, just taking care of yourself is self-care. Doing the things that you need to do to take care of you is all you got to do. You don't have to be a task monkey. You don't have to be you know, doing all these things, knocking all this shit out. Like, just be yourself and do the things that make you feel good. If there's things that have been nagging you to do on your to-do list, like just get them done because then you don't have to think about them anymore. And to me, that's the most care I can give myself is to just like do the things that are stressing me out and just get them over with. And to me, it's not a self care day to lay on my couch and watch TV all day and to get sucked into movies and series. Like, it's just not for me. So, if that's for you, it's okay. That's cool. I'm not judging you. I just think that you can optimize your time by doing other things like moving your body, and getting outside, and journaling, and reading, and podcasting, and whatever medium it is, reading a blog that just like gets your mind rolling is a great self care day. If you're exhausted and you're like, dude, Colton, shut the hell up. I need a day on my couch to watch Netflix and eat some popcorn and have some takeout food, I love that for you. I get it. I get there sometimes too. Have a day to yourself. And that's all I've got for you. So I hope that you found this episode helpful. If you did, pass it on to somebody and share it on your Instagram, on your Facebook. Send it to your bestie, send it to your mom, send it to somebody that you think it might help. Because I think a lot of us get kind of a little bit hard on ourselves on what we should be doing with our time. And to be honest, like you're in control, man. Like do what you got to do to have a nice day and, you know, stop stressing so much. Like this is your life. These are your days and you're going to do what feels best for you. I'm just here to kind of give you some ideas and to help you out and maybe make you think or look at things a little bit differently and be like, oh yeah, maybe my days would be better if I incorporated some movement or some better nutrition or some meditation, podcasting, yoga, or whatever it may be into my life and see how it works. So that's it. This is Colton. This is the Mile 17 podcast. I'm so glad you're here. I love doing this with you. This is becoming so fun. I'm so passionate about all of this. And I really hope that I'm helping some of you. So I'll catch you all later and have a beautiful day. Go outside, soak up the sun. I'll see you all later. Bye.